Hello and welcome back to my chaos. And welcome to this very early morning. Well, not very, it's like 7 a.m. I got up around an hour ago. Today I'm gonna film a little vlog over the course of the next week, because I have a very important appointment tomorrow and another one the week after. It's currently Sunday the 6th of August. My appointment's on the 7th and on the 15th. I am going to get my autism assessment. I've been waiting for this appointment since December, and I've made the appointment in September and I got approved for the appointment in December, so I've been waiting for this appointment for almost a year now, which, considering everything, is still short, which is sad. But yeah, I am going today to the city I have to go to, because I booked a hotel, because I am not going to go tomorrow, because I will have my appointment at 12 a.m. I think it's 12 p.m. in the middle of the day. I keep confusing those two times. But yeah. So I'm not going tomorrow. It's a 1.5 hour drive there. I already went last week to check out the drive and the parking situation and everything. I do that every time, because otherwise I get nervous and I don't want to have a breakdown in the car because I can't find something, which has happened before and it's not fun. My therapist that I had last year suggested that I might be autistic. After I told her obviously what's going on and my problems, everything, I always just thought it was just depression or that I was just stupid, especially when it came to social situations. Yeah, but maybe something completely different. It would definitely explain a lot. And yeah, I am getting very, very nervous now, because it's literally tomorrow. I have 3 appointments in one day. It's gonna be exhausting, so I am very glad that I have Tuesday off. Yeah, I already started packing my stuff yesterday, but I will check back in with you when I start, or like finish packaging and actually head out around 3 p.m. this afternoon. I have to be at the hotel between 5 and 6 p.m. to check in. And then we'll see from there how things go. For now, I will see you when I'm in the car. So I'm in the hotel now. I did not check in when I left in my car, because that seemed a little bit weird and unnecessary, and I was not feeling great. I am really, really nervous now for tomorrow, but for now, I made it, so I'm gonna rest for a bit, get situated here, and then go out to get something to eat and then just spend the rest of the night here, resting and mentally preparing for tomorrow. The room is actually quite nice. It's really rather small, but for one person it's definitely big enough. The only problem is I don't have a pillow, which is a bit strange, but I can make do with what I have. So yeah, I'm gonna see where I can get something to eat for now, and then grab something, and then just probably lay in bed and play on my Switch or something. Yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow after the appointment. Maybe before, while I'm hanging out. We will see. I am finally back home. I took a shower and unpacked my stuff and let everything process for a moment. So now I'm gonna just talk about the process a little bit of what happened today. So I had my first appointment at 12 today, and it was basically just like a preparation, or like a pre-assessment kind of, to see if there was actually like a legit suspicion for it. And that took about 50 minutes to an hour roundabout, where he just asked me some questions about generally how I handle certain things, like sensitivity to sound, to light, textures, if I need routine, how I interact with others in social situations, and all different things, like pretty much checking off the diagnostic criteria roughly. And already after that he was like, yeah, this suspicion is definitely justified. Then after that at 2 I had my second appointment of the day, which was the actual diagnostic appointment. That took around 3 hours, which was a combination of questions and tests. He gave me like a thing with like different symbols, and I had to identify a pattern, which is pattern recognition, which is very high in autistic people. I loved that test. It was really fun. The first one I actually finished before the timer ran out. Like, I think 2 out of 4 I finished before the timer even ran out, so I just love that kind of stuff. He asked me about like special interests and stuff like that, and also furthermore going into social situations and stuff that happened in my childhood, things that my parents say about me, things that my teachers have said about me. Also, then he also gave me like a bunch of like statements, and I had to say if I identified with them or not. He also briefly touched on ADHD, just because some stuff between autism and ADHD can kind of overlap, and you also can have both. But I don't think I have ADHD. The question seemed really weird to me, so I don't think that that's anything. But the last test he gave me was really interesting, because I was supposed to identify emotions from people's eyes. no chance. Not gonna happen. I didn't get any of them. Like, I was literally guessed all of them. If any of them were right, was purely by chance. I already told him that. I'm pretty sure that's actually what he was getting at with it. But yeah, it was okay. The people there were really nice. So I was really nervous during the first appointment. I was shaking heavily, but after that, I felt pretty calm. There was barely anything triggering my sensory issues, which was really nice. The offices were like really minimalistic, no many bold colors and stuff like that. There was one woman that was working there that was dressed really colorful. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but that threw me off. That I could not look at her, and I'm sure she's a nice lady, but like her clothes were just too much, too loud. That was hurting my eyes. Yeah. After I finished my appointments, I just went straight home, got something to eat, rested for a bit, and then, like I said, just took a shower, got into comfy clothes, and I'm just gonna rest for the rest of the night. I will get my results next week. So after that, I will check back in and see what has come of this and how the last appointment went. So yeah, I will see you in a week.
Hi. So it is currently the 16th of August. My appointment was yesterday to get the results of the autism assessment. I went there with my girlfriend this time because she had the day off, and I didn't want to go alone, so it was nice that she could come along. The appointment was at 12 and took about 30-ish minutes. He said it could take up to an hour depending on if I had questions and everything. But we only needed like 30 minutes to go through everything. So the results are, yes, I am autistic and potentially also have ADHD. But that is not confirmed. That was just a suspicion that they had after the testing, since they also did like an small assessment for ADHD, just to see if there's potentially any necessity to do further testing, which they can't do. But yeah, I know now why I am the way that I am. They also gave me resources for things like the rights I have, like things like disability, or I think there's like I can, if I go study, I can request I don't want to, like, not special treatment, but like accommodations, I think is the right word for that, for like test situations and stuff like that, which I will definitely need to do because that otherwise I probably couldn't really do that. But it's been like 24 hours, a little bit over 24 hours, and I don't think I really have processed it yet. I'm still kind of in denial of everything. I don't know why. Like it's nothing bad, obviously. It is the answer I have been looking for years, but it just doesn't feel real right now. But I don't know. I have not really talked to anybody about this. I did post something about it on my Instagram story yesterday, and I had a friend from school message me who is working. I don't really know what she's doing, honestly, but she said she's like working with children, and one of the students she's supervising is also autistic. And she said, looking back at our school time together, she's not really that surprised. Like, she said it made sense. But yeah, the teachers never noticed, which probably was because I was really quiet. I never really said anything. Yeah, my parents also couldn't have noticed because I have an older sister who developed a chronic illness, or like diagnosed with a chronic illness when she was 11. I was 8 years old by then. So she got all the attention because she fucking needed it, because otherwise she might have died. So I don't blame my parents for this at all. It's just I wish I had known sooner, obviously. It would have saved me a lot of pain. But yeah, now I know. And I can take steps from here to figure something out. I don't know if I want to pursue an ADHD diagnosis as well. I think I'm first gonna sit on the autism thing and let that sink in and everything before I move on to getting another diagnosis, because that process is always really exhausting. But yeah, I finally have an answer after, I want to say, like 20 years of questioning what the fuck is wrong with me. The answer is nothing. It's just my brain decided to develop differently. And decided it's genetics, probably inherited from someone. Well, not someone, from my parents. Probably my dad's side, because we're similar, very similar. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on this for now and just try to not accept it, but more like come to terms with it and just figure out what it means for me and what kind of accommodations I need to live a happy life. And probably also at some point find a therapist, because yeah, there's some stuff that needs to be worked on in relation to that. So this has been my experience getting an autism diagnosis. So I want to say I hope you enjoyed, but I don't know if that's the right thing to say after a video like this. But like, yeah, if you think you might be autistic, it is worth talking to a professional about it. Because either you're gonna get an answer of yes, you are, and can figure out stuff from there, or you will know that that's not what's going on and still can figure out stuff from there. So yeah, I'm gonna probably lay down now because I feel really exhausted. And I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.